All radiance formulas will be covered in this video. Let us start. In that, starting with basics. If you come across a right angle triangle in any sum, understand what all can be applied on a right angle triangle. Okay. Even before that, here it is 90 degrees. Opposite to 90 degrees, I have this particular side. What is that side called as? Hypotenuse it is called. And let us say the angle is here. Opposite to theta, that side is called as opposite side. What is the side that is left out? This one. This is called as adjacent side. Okay. Now, we know that we can apply sine, cos and tan to any right angle triangle. Let us brush that one more time. Sine theta. Remember, it's opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite in this triangle? AB. So, AB by, what is hypotenuse in this triangle? AC. Okay. Next, cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent in this triangle? BC. What is hypotenuse in this triangle? AC. And next is tan theta. Tan theta is opposite by adjacent. What is opposite? AB. And what is adjacent? BC. In any right angle triangle, these trigonometric ratios can be applied. You already know this since you learnt in grade 10th. And one more thing that can be applied is Pythagoras theorem. Right? And what Pythagoras theorem tells? Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. So that is side square plus side square. So over here it's nothing but AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay. If right angle triangle is given, apply this to get whatever he is asking. Next one. Let us say if it is not a right angle triangle like this, then you need to go with either sine rule or cos rule depending on the sum. I am just revising those formulas one more time. If I take this angle to be capital A, its opposite side length has to be smaller a. While applying sine rule or cos rule, you should remember this. If here it is a, opposite side has to be smaller a. If I take here is the angle B, its opposite side length has to be smaller b. If I take this angle to be capital C, its opposite side length has to be capital C. Small c. These small letters represent the length of the sides. Capital letters represent the angle. Okay. Now what is sine rule? Sine rule is nothing but A by sine A equal to B by sine B equal to C by sine C. As per our requirement, what we need to find, I select any two ratios and find the whatever I need to find. Okay. If it is not a right angle triangle, I can go with sine rule or cos rule. Let us revise what cos rule is also. Cos rule is nothing but, if I take a square on this side, I am starting with smaller a square, other two letters on the other side. That is b square plus c square minus 2 times of these two letters, bc into cos. Here you have small a. the angle has to be opposite to that smaller, opposite to the small a, that is capital A. Clear? If I take here A, here it has to be opposite to this side A. Clear? If I start with B square, so other two sides I write A square plus C square minus 2AC. Here it is B. So over here it has to be cos of B. Only that one thing, if you remember, fine. Here if it is B, over here it has to be the capital B. Whatever side you are taking on this side, for cos you need to take that opposite angle. Okay. Now the next one. Circle. You already know what is area of a circle. Pi r square. Right? Now, this is the center. Let us say this part has been taken out from the circle. So this is radius, and even this is also radius, this is the angle. A part of a circle taken out, this we call it to be the sector. What is the formula for the sector? Is formula for area of a sector, which you learnt in grade 10, is theta by 360 into pi r square. Whatever is area of circle, before that put theta by 360 into pi r square will give you area of a sector. Now, this well and good till grade 10th, but for AS level, theta will be given in radians. So convert 360 degrees also in radians. If you convert 360 degrees in radians, that is 2 pi. How do we convert degrees to radians? That video will be given in the description. If you wish, go through that. So 360 degrees I replaced by 2 pi radians. Now pi gets cancelled. I am left with 1 by 2 r square theta. This is the formula for area of a sector. Okay. In AS level, this you don't need at all. Always go with this in AS level. Theta has to be in radians, and formula for area of sector you will be always using is half r square theta. This you don't need in AS level at all. Only this we will be making use of. Clear? Next one. Circle. What is the circumference of a circle? Formula 2 pi r. Same thing, a part of a circle has taken out, we call it to be the sector. This is called arc length. What is the formula for arc length? Before 2 pi r, just put theta by 360. Right? This is the formula for calculating arc length. Condition is theta should be in degrees. In AS level, theta will be given in radians. Then which formula do you need to make use of? Here also replace 360 by 2 pi into 2 pi r. 360 is in degrees, 2 pi in radians. Now these two gets cancelled. I am left out with arc theta. Is the formula for calculating arc length in AS level. Okay. We no longer go with theta by 360 into 2 pi r. We always go with arc theta. Okay. And one more thing. If I want to calculate perimeter of a sector, perimeter means all the boundary of it. So I need to add r plus more. I need to add the arc length. arc length. So r plus r is 2r and arc length formula is arc theta. So whenever perimeter is asked, you will be using this formula. Perimeter of a sector, add all the boundaries of it, r plus arc length, that is 2r plus arc theta. Okay. Next one. Area of an isosceles triangle. Let us say this is A, B, and between them I have angle C. So what is the formula that you learnt in grade 10th is area of any triangle other than 90 is half AB sine C. Correct? Over in radians lesson you will be coming across isosceles triangle, and mostly here this length will be R, this length will also be R, and angle between them will be theta. So change this formula according to this. What do I get? Area of a triangle equal to half, in place of A R, in place of B R, in place of C theta. So that is nothing but half r square sine theta. So area of an isosceles triangle is half r square sine theta. In radians we will come across this type of triangle only, where two of its sides will be radius. And for that area of isosceles triangle I will be using this, half r square sine theta. Accepted? Okay. Next one. Okay, let's go directly here. Now, segment. Let us say for a sector, this is a sector. If I draw a line over here, then this part we call it to be the segment. Clear? One more time. This is a sector. I draw a line over here, then this part I call it to be the segment. Is this clear? This part we call it to be the segment. Understood what segment means? This particular portion. Now we need to find area of a segment will be, how do we calculate area of a segment? To get this area from the sector, if I remove this particular triangle, I will get area of a segment, correct? So this is area of a sector minus area of, here this is R, this is R. It's an isosceles triangle. So area of isosceles triangle. Clear? From the entire sector, if I remove this triangle part, left out will be this top part. That we are calling it to be the segment. Okay. Next. Area of a sector formula in radians, half r square theta. Area of an isosceles triangle is half r square sine theta. So this is the formula we need to use for area of a segment. Is it clear? So let us revise one more time. Radians starting with right angle triangle. I can go with sine theta, cos theta, tan theta or Pythagoras theorem in any right angle triangle. If it is not a right angle triangle, I go with sine rule or cos rule. Okay. Next. For a circle, area is pi r square. A part of a circle taken out, we call it to be the sector. Its area is theta by 360 whenever theta is in degrees, but in AS level we don't use that. We always go with half r square theta in AS level, and theta should be in radians. Next, same thing, circle circumference is 2 pi r. Circumference is nothing but this part. This part, boundary of the circle, that formula is 2 pi r. Sector, in the same way, I want to find this length. So that formula is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. This we call it to be the arc length. So before 2 pi r, just put theta by 360. I convert 360 into radians, 2 pi, cancel it out, I get arc theta. In AS level, arc length formula is arc theta. Theta should compulsory be in radians. Now, perimeter of a sector. Perimeter means add all the boundaries of it. So I should add r, r and the arc length. So r plus r is 2r and arc length is arc theta. Area of an isosceles triangle. You learnt in grade 10th, area of any triangle is half AB sin C. Here in radians topic you will come across isosceles, and mostly the two sides which are equal will be of length r. So by replacing I got half r square sin theta. Next, segment. From a sector, if you remove this triangle, this part is called segment. And to calculate area of a segment, sector minus triangle will give me segment. Sector formula is half r square theta, isosceles triangle formula is half r square sin theta. So half r square theta minus half r square sin theta is area of a segment. This completes all the formulas you need to know in radians.